Hey, what's happening everyone, and welcome on back to the channel. Thank you as always for being here. Let's strap ourselves in and listen to some more from the Sex Pistols. Oh, I just closed my window. Hold on. All right, we're listening to New York, New York. We're gonna listen to some New York from them. That's it. Let's go ahead and dive on in. We'll talk about it after. Put on the headphones. Here we go. Love that drumming. Love that jump. There's some like snarkiness in this one. I mean, there's in everyone. I think that New York is one of the best tracks on the album. This is just my personal preference. I don't know where it lies on the album to you guys, but to me, this is one of the best tracks. Why? It has everything that we've heard before. Obviously, we're at this point in the album. Nothing new or experimental is necessarily being thrown our way, but everything that they've been doing in this album, I feel like this particular track hits everything so perfectly. Cook on the drums. His drumming is so aggressive, sure. Punky, rock and roll, of course. But there's also a little bit of like a sophistication. Not only in his drumming, but in the music as well, in everything. So when I'm listening to Matlock, when I'm listening to, who's playing guitar? Steve Jones. When I'm listening to the instruments there, like there's moments where, yeah, they have the typical punk sound, but then it moves into like a little bit of a, I don't know, surfer rock, but like a punky surfer rock kind of sound. And then Rotten himself, he comes across with extra snarkiness in here. There's brief moments where he starts kind of almost speaking, rambling a little bit. And it doesn't go on long, but it's just a little bit of a conversational note in there. And when he did that, it reminded me so fleetingly of Adrian Belew and listening to Adrian Belew's conversational tone, specifically in Discipline from King Crimson. I don't know. I was just getting little hints of that. The guitar solo at the end was a really nice Searing kind of send-off. This track just had everything that I've enjoyed from the rest of the album, just like done exceptionally well. Not that the other tracks weren't obviously done exceptionally. You know what I mean. An Imitation from New York. You're Made in Japan from Cheese and Chalk. You're hippie tart's hero because you put on bad show. You put on bad show, don't let it show. Still out on those pills? Oh, do you remember? An Imitation from New York. So what is this imitation? Because at first I thought the song was just going to be talking about New York, but apparently not. Think it's swell playing Max Kansas. You're looking bored and you're acting flash. With nothing in your gut, you better keep your mouth shut. You better keep your mouth shut. You're in a rut. So he's looking down on someone who he's basically calling a cheap imitation of New York or something of that nature. Let me click on some of these annotations and see if maybe there's some help here. That isn't helping. It says this is from Paul Cook himself. There's still a lot of talk that New York started the punk scene and we ripped them off, or some stuff like that. People think we were influenced by it, but we weren't. This track is ultimately a put down of that scene. We thought we could do it better. And confidently, he says, we did. Okay, so that kind of gives us the insight. Because I didn't know what this song was about and still going here. And I don't know who Max's Kansas is. 4 years on, you still look the same. I think about time you changed your brains. Okay, so this is talking about that scene. Okay. They're throwing rocks on the other side across the ocean, you could say. I think about time you changed your brain. You're just a pile of stuff. Coming to this, you poor little blank. You're sealed with a kiss. Kiss me. It says you're sealing your fate with a kiss. So pucker up. Still out on those pills, cheap thrills, anodins, aspiros, anything. You're condemned to eternal BS. You're sealed with a kiss. I mean, that's the original diss track. That's a slam track. That's get off of Amtrak, because that's going on Slam Track. I could have probably worked that in a little bit better. Anyways, this was a train I don't want to get off of. Let me know what you guys thought of it. You can let me know in the comments below. You can follow me over on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.